Welcome to Easy English Talks podcast. Welcome to your ultimate shadowing practice. Today we are going to practice 390 daily conversation English sentences. These are the exact phrases that native speakers use every single day in the kitchen,
at the supermarket, while exercising, with family, and everywhere you go. These sentences will help you sound natural and confident. I've organized everything into 3 simple parts for you. Part 1 has 130 easy sentences for beginners. Part 2 has 130 normal sentences for intermediate learners. Part 3 has 130 hard sentences for advanced practice. Here is why this method works so well. When you repeat the words out loud with me, your mouth learns the correct movements. Your brain trains itself to think in English much faster. Your confidence grows with every single sentence you complete.
By the time we finish this video, English will feel more natural and comfortable for you. But I have one important request. Please do not skip any part of this video. Do not think part 1 is too easy and jump ahead. Every single part matters. You must build a strong foundation first. It is exactly like building a house. You start from the bottom and work your way up. If you do all 390 sentences with me today, you will see real results. Your speaking will become smoother. Your pronunciation will improve. Your listening will get better. So here's what you need to do right now. Get ready for this practice session. Find a quiet room where you can speak out loud without feeling shy. Turn off your phone or any distractions. Focus completely on my voice. Maybe keep a notebook nearby to write down new words. Are you ready to start? Are you ready to master 390 sentences? Let's begin part 1 right now. Part 1, beginner level, 130 easy sentences. These are simple sentences you use in daily life. Listen to me first, then repeat after me 2 times. Saying it twice helps your memory. Let's go. It is evening time. It is evening time. I come back home. I come back home. I take off my shoes. I take off my shoes. I put on my slippers. I put on my slippers. I go to the living room. I go to the living room. I turn on the light. I turn on the light. I open the curtains. I open the curtains. I see the sunset. I see the sunset. The sky is orange. The sky is orange. I feel tired, but happy. I feel tired, but happy. I pick up the remote. I pick up the remote. I turn on the TV. I turn on the TV. I watch the news. I watch the news. I check my messages. I check my messages. I have a new text. I have a new text.
It is from my mom. It is from my mom. She says hello. She says hello. I reply back quickly. I reply back quickly. I feel hungry now. I feel hungry now. I walk to the kitchen. I walk to the kitchen. I look in the cabinet. I look in the cabinet. I find some pasta. I find some pasta. I boil some water. I boil some water. I add a little salt. I add a little salt. I cook the noodles. I cook the noodles. I heat up the sauce. I heat up the sauce. I mix it all together. I mix it all together. I set the table. I set the table. I pour some juice. I pour some juice. I eat my dinner. I eat my dinner. It tastes very good. It tastes very good. I clear the table. I clear the table. I wash the pots. I wash the pots. I dry the plates. I dry the plates. I hear a noise. I hear a noise. It is my cat. It is my cat. She wants some food. She wants some food. I feed the cat. I feed the cat. She purrs softly. She purrs softly. I go to my bedroom. I go to my bedroom. I make the bed. I make the bed. I fluff the pillow. I fluff the pillow. I choose a book. I choose a book. I read 10 pages. I read 10 pages. My eyes get heavy. My eyes get heavy. I yawn one time. I yawn one time. I check the alarm. I check the alarm. I set it for 7. I set it for 7. I turn off the lamp. I turn off the lamp. The room is dark.
The room is dark. I close my eyes. I close my eyes. I fall asleep fast. I fall asleep fast. Great job! You just finished 130 beginner sentences. Your mouth is warming up. Your brain is getting faster. Now you are ready for part 2. Let's keep going. Part 2. Intermediate level 130. Normal sentences. These are sentences you use in everyday conversations with friends, coworkers, and family. Some might feel a little challenging, but that is how you improve.
Stay focused and repeat after me 2 times. Let's continue.
What are you up to tonight? What are you up to tonight? I am just cooking dinner. I am just cooking dinner. I might go for a walk. I might go for a walk. The weather is lovely now. The weather is lovely now.
Do you want to join me? Do you want to join me? I would love to join you. I would love to join you. Let me change my shoes. Let me change my shoes. I will meet you outside. I will meet you outside. We can walk by the river. We can walk by the river. That sounds very peaceful. That sounds very peaceful. I need some fresh air. I need some fresh air. Work was really busy today. Work was really busy today. I had 3 long meetings. I had 3 long meetings. My brain feels a bit fried. My brain feels a bit fried. I know that exact feeling. Sometimes you just need a break. Sometimes you just need a break. Look at the ducks swimming. Look at the ducks swimming. They look so relaxed. They look so relaxed. I wish I could swim like that. I wish I could swim like that. The water looks nice today. The water looks nice today. Do you have plans for Saturday? Do you have plans for Saturday? I am thinking of going shopping. I am thinking of going shopping. I need a new winter coat. I need a new winter coat. Mine is getting pretty old. Mine is getting pretty old. The mall has a big sale. The mall has a big sale. We should go together then. We should go together then.
I am good at finding deals. I am good at finding deals. That would be a big help. That would be a big help. I hate trying on clothes alone. I hate trying on clothes alone. Me neither. It's boring. Me neither. It's boring. I will give you my honest opinion. Please do. I need honesty. Please do. I need honesty. Let's grab lunch after shopping. Let's grab lunch after shopping. The food court has good pizza. The food court has good pizza. That is a perfect plan. That is a perfect plan. I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I should head back home now.
I should head back home now. I have to feed my cat. I have to feed my cat. She gets very grumpy if I'm late. She gets very grumpy if I'm late. I understand completely. Pets run our lives. Pets run our lives. Thanks for the lovely walk. Thanks for the lovely walk. It really cleared my head. It really cleared my head. Text me when you get home. Text me when you get home. I will talk to you later. I will talk to you later. I just got back inside. I just got back inside. The house feels quiet now. The house feels quiet now. I put on some soft music. I put on some soft music. I might watch a documentary. I might watch a documentary. There is one about space. I love learning about stars. I love learning about stars. It makes me feel so small. It makes me feel so small. But in a very good way. But in a very good way. I also need to water the plants. I also need to water the plants. I keep forgetting to do that. I keep forgetting to do that. They are looking a little dry. They are looking a little dry. I will do it right now. I will do it right now. Excellent work. You have now completed 260 sentences. You are more than halfway there.
Your English is getting stronger. Now let's move to part 3. This part is harder, but do not worry. I will explain everything. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Part 3. Advanced Level 13. Hard Sentences. These sentences are more challenging. They will help you sound like a native speaker. Take your time and repeat after me 2 times. Let's begin.
I have been meaning to try that new recipe you sent me. I have been meaning to try that new recipe you sent me. I just haven't had a spare moment all month. I just haven't had a spare moment all month. To be perfectly honest, I misplaced the instructions. To be perfectly honest, I misplaced the instructions. Could you forward them to me one more time? Could you forward them to me one more time? I am really trying to expand my cooking skills. I am really trying to expand my cooking skills. I find it very therapeutic after a stressful week. I find it very therapeutic after a stressful week. Chopping vegetables is surprisingly meditative for me. Chopping vegetables is surprisingly meditative for me. I have been reading a lot about minimalism lately. I have been reading a lot about minimalism lately. I am thinking about decluttering my entire apartment. I am thinking about decluttering my entire apartment. I have accumulated way too much stuff over the years. I have accumulated way too much stuff over the years. It is overwhelming just thinking about where to start. It is overwhelming just thinking about where to start. Perhaps I will tackle one small drawer this weekend. Perhaps I will tackle one small drawer this weekend. That seems like a manageable and realistic goal. That seems like a manageable and realistic goal. I do not want to get rid of anything sentimental. I do not want to get rid of anything sentimental. However, I definitely need to donate these old clothes. However, I definitely need to donate these old clothes. They no longer fit my style or my lifestyle. It feels good to let go of unnecessary weight. It feels good to let go of unnecessary weight. I also need to reduce my screen time drastically. I also need to reduce my screen time drastically. I spend far too much time scrolling through social feeds. It is a terrible habit that I need to break. I have started leaving my phone in another room. I have started leaving my phone in another room. The difference in my concentration level is remarkable. The difference in my concentration level is remarkable.
I can actually finish a whole chapter without interruption. I can actually finish a whole chapter without interruption.
Speaking of which, have you seen that new documentary? Speaking of which, have you seen that new documentary? It explores the impact of artificial intelligence on creativity. The topic is both fascinating and slightly terrifying. I am not entirely convinced we are ready for it. Technology seems to be advancing at an exponential rate. It is hard to predict what the world will look like.
In 10 years' time, things could be unrecognizable. In 10 years' time, things could be unrecognizable. Regardless of the changes, human connection will remain vital. Regardless of the changes, human connection will remain vital. I truly believe that is the one constant we have. I truly believe that is the one constant we have. Nothing can replace a genuine face-to-face interaction. That is why I value our conversations so highly.
That is why I value our conversations so highly. They keep me grounded in the present moment. They keep me grounded in the present moment. I tend to get lost in my own head sometimes. I tend to get lost in my own head sometimes. I overthink situations and imagine worst-case scenarios. I overthink situations and imagine worst-case scenarios. I am learning to recognize when I am doing that. I am learning to recognize when I am doing that. And I am actively trying to pull myself back. And I am actively trying to pull myself back. A quick walk outside usually does the trick. A quick walk outside usually does the trick. I am excited to see what next year brings. I am excited to see what next year brings. So many projects I want to get off the ground. So many projects I want to get off the ground. So many books I still want to read. Life is a constant process of learning and growing. Life is a constant process of learning and growing. And I am grateful for every step of the journey. And I am grateful for every step of the journey. Excellent work! You have now completed all 130 advanced sentences. Your English is getting stronger every single day. Keep practicing and never give up. Next part coming.